Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gerald Kemp Field here at Medina Valley High School, where the Panthers are getting set to take on the Harlandale Indians. Medina Valley comes into this game, their record 15-4. They're 9-0 in district play, first place in district. For Harlandale, they come in 7-12, 1-8 in district. They are down at the bottom with Southside in district play. Medina Valley, one game ahead of Eagle Pass win right now, and 3 games ahead of McCollum after that victory on Tuesday night. The Panthers coming off of a 9-3 win against the McCollum Cowboys. Medina Valley in first place. Like I said, Eagle Pass is sitting there in second. I'm Jared Lucky along with Dwayne Garza, and we're about ready to bring you this game here tonight. A little bit of wind, not much, a little breezy at times, but the flag hanging limp in center field right now. Sun's out, nice night, evening for a ball game. And it should be a good game, and we're going to take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $39,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at ntchevy.com.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines.
I couldn't tell you.
You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Gerald Kemp Field, home of your Medina Valley Panthers. Tonight we have a district ball game featuring the Harlandale Indians against your Panthers.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as umpires have come out to get the lineups, and we'll go over them for you. And we will start with the visiting Harlandale Indians. And Coach Valenzuela, he filled it out like this. They'll lead it off with Julian Ramos.
Second, playing shortstop, number 4.
The number 2 hitter is the shortstop, Elias Martinez.
Batting third, playing third base.
Elijah Talamontes will bat third.
And clean up and catching, number 24, Tyler Ronwald.
We're going to go ahead and do Medina Valley's lineup. I got to get Harlandale's positions. They didn't have it on the thing when I went up there. I'm going to have to rewrite it down. But for Medina Valley, they filled it out like this. They'll start it off with their center fielder, Bobby Peterson. The shortstop, Thomas Pardo, will bat second. The DH, Jared Lackey, hits third. The cleanup hitters, the third baseman, J.J. Marty. Whit Joyce will catch and bat fifth. 6 hitters, the left fielder, Tyler Mangum. Tanner Havey will pitch and bat 7th. Jake Herb will play first base and bat 8th. And the 9 hitter is Javi Gonzalez playing second base. In the right fielder, Britton Griggs will play right field. He's being DH for tonight by Jared Lackey. So again for the Panthers, their top 3, Peterson center, Pardo shortstop, Lackey DH. Middle 3, Marty third, Joyce catching, Mangum left field. And the bottom 3, Havey pitching, Herb at first, Gonzalez at second base with Griggs playing right. For Harlandale, they'll lead it off with their center fielder, Julian Ramos. Their shortstop, Elias Martinez, will bat second. The third baseman, Elijah Talamontes, bats third. The catcher is the cleanup hitter, Tyler Reinwald. Jose Flores will bat fifth and pitch. The DH is Mark Lopez batting sixth. The 7 hitter is Caleb Villarreal. He'll play right field. The 8 hitter is the second baseman, Jaskob Caceres, and the 9 hitter is the left fielder, Tristan Pena.
In left field, number 6, Tyler
And Felipe Acosta is going to be in there at first base for the DH, Mark Lopez. So again, for Harlandale, their top 3, Ramos center, Martinez short, Talamontes third. Middle 3, Reinwald catching, Flores pitching, Lopez DH. And the bottom 3, Villarreal right field, Cazares second base, Pena left field with Acosta at first for the DH, Mark Lopez. Those are the lineups, and we're ready to get this ball game started. We will go ahead and take a break for the national anthem. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
for the playing of the national anthem.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney's Universal Orlando and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Headed out for the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Fields. We're ready to get the ball game started as Tanner Habe will warm it up to his battery mate, Whit Joyce. Right side of the Panther infield, Jake Herb and Javi Gonzalez. On the left side, Thomas Pardo and J.J. Marty. Into the outfield, it's going to be Bobby Peterson in center, flanked in right by Britton Griggs, and in left by Tyler Mangum. And for Medina Valley, Bobby Peterson back in the lineup tonight after having to miss Tuesday because of his ejection on the week before. Nice to have your leadoff man back in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, you're back at full strength again, Jared. I'd like to thank everyone for being with us tonight. We got another great day for baseball. Unlike the last broadcast, we have clear skies and a slight wind, not as bad as it was the other day. The other day was blowing. We listened to that game, and you could really hear it in our microphones. Not near as bad today. However, the sun will come into play, especially for the right side of the infield. Taking throws from third base is going to have a tough time over at first base. But other than that, field conditions are outstanding, as they always are. Looking forward to another great district ball game. I expect Panthers to come out and really play hard and hopefully get this one done early, Jared.
Yeah, we'll see. Medina Valley 10-run ruled Harlandale the last time they played them. Unfortunately, that 10-run rule came in the last inning, so there was no early exit for Medina Valley. But we'll see what happens here tonight. I know Harlandale comes in 1-8, but they're always a threat. They've had good ball teams in the past, and you can't look past teams because that's when things sneak up on you.
And I will say,
teams and you never know what can happen.
Based on our tradition and kind of reputation we have, everyone comes here wanting to beat us. But they always pick Medina Valley out in the schedule, and that's the game that they want to play their best ball. And speaking of playing the best ball, I think right now Medina Valley is playing the best baseball they have all season long. Even though they're undefeated in district, some of the earlier games have not been their best games. They've made some mistakes, been able to pull out victories. They're right now playing the best ball that they've played all year, and they're back 100%. They're healthy. They got Jared Marty back at third base, and they got Bobby Peterson back in center field. Pitching staff has been doing really good all year, so I look forward for them to come out and really play well today.
Well, bat-wise, they're playing the best they have all year. That's one of the big things. The only thing Medina Valley really needs to clean up is its fielding. They're still committing 2 or 3 errors a ball game, and those are things you need to clean up before the end of district play when you get in the playoffs. We're going to see Julian Ramos step in. Then it'll be Elias Martinez, then Elijah Telemontes. Ramos will stand in against Tanner Habe. Habe ready to go, right-hand pitcher, throws strikes, undefeated on the season. Into the windup, his first pitch of the game is on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
One of the other reasons Medina Valley wants to take care of business today, Jared, is they can clinch a playoff spot tonight with a victory.
That's right. Habe's 0-1 on the way, and that's swung on, hit on the ground to first, and that's going to be an error on Herb. And the runner's going to get over to second base. So right away, a ground ball that goes over Herb's glove, and it's going to be an E3, and they got a runner at second with nobody out.
Well, and Panthers are lucky that Griggs was waiting back there, backing up the play, and able to get the ball in. Otherwise, he may have been standing at third base with that ball rolling around in the corner. But Griggs was there playing right field, able to back it up, stop the runner at second base.
That'll bring up Elias Martinez. He'll have a runner at second. There's nobody out. We just talked about how they commit some errors. Well, there's one to start the ball game, and that first pitch is outside for a ball.
And the Panthers have been fortunate enough whenever they do miscues like that, they were able to get out of the inning without many runs being scored. So they've been fortunate lately whenever they make an error to clean it up.
Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. That's on the outside corner, a ball and a strike. And we've seen a little bit of everything from Medina Valley this year. The only thing we haven't seen is a walk-off win. We saw them turn a triple play against Southwest.
That was pretty. We got a softball game going on behind us. Medina Valley was up 10-0 in the second inning against Southwest Legacy.
1-1's hit on the one hop to Gonzalez at second. He throws to first for the out. To third base goes Ramos. He'll be there with one away.
Good play by Javi Gonzalez, staying put for that ball and took it on the easy hop. Check the runner at second, throw to first to get the out.
One away, and it'll bring up Elijah Telemontes. Third baseman, a left-hand bat.
Big boy, too.
Yeah, stands right on top of the plate. I mean, his feet are on top of the batter's box line there, at least his left foot. He stands open. That first pitch is through there for a strike, 0-1. Good pitch to open the at-bat by Habe. He'll pitch from the stretch with the runner at third. There's one away in the inning. The 0-1 on the way is hit on the ground into right field for a base hit. So that'll get the run home, an unearned run for Habe, and it's 1-0.
RBI single for Talamontes, 1-0 Indians.
Tanner Habe throwing strikes, allowing them to get some hits. Probably needs to work the corners a little bit better. A lot of those that they're teeing off on have been right down the middle. But Habe doing good all year is a two-man rotation, him and Jared Lackey.
This will be Tyler Reinwald, their catcher, and he swings and pops one up foul out of play over to the right side here. 0-1.
Panthers have been sticking to that two-man rotation, Habe on Fridays and Lackey on Tuesdays, and bringing in Javi Gonzalez and J.J. Marty to finish off the games.
Runner at first base with one away, a run in the inning. Pitch on the way is in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-2.
That's the pitch he needs to throw. Low outside corner. Get it called a strike. Get ahead of the count. 0-2 right now. Now he can take charge and maybe throw something off the plate.
Waiting on the 0-2. It's on the way in the dirt. It gets away from Joyce. And the pitcher's going to retrieve that over by the dugout, and it will get the runner over to third.
Yeah, that was an outside pitch that kicked off the shin guards of the catcher and went all the way to the Panther dugout.
As a catcher, that's a bad feeling when you throw your mask off and you have no idea where the ball went.
Yeah, and that's one of those cases of bad luck. You don't know where it goes because it goes off that curved front of those shin guards.
Well, and what a heads-up play by Habe, because if he doesn't go get that ball, that runner goes to third.
Absolutely.
Reinwald waiting on a 1-2. It's on the way, and that's in the dirt. Good block by Joyce, keeps it close enough to keep the runner from advancing, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Habe's fished with that breaking ball twice now, trying to get Reinwald to chase it, and he's shown good discipline at the plate not to chase that pitch out of the zone. Ready for the 2-2, it's on the way. Swings and hits one on the ground to second. Gonzalez gobbles it up, throws it on to first for the out, and there's 2 down. The runner moves from second to third with 2 away.
Yeah, and that was the right play. Slow roller to short to second base, feels it, doesn't even bother checking the runner because there's no way he's going to get that play, so he throws to first base and gets the out.
Well, and now you got a chance to end this inning here.
Yeah.
Jose Flores comes up with 2 away and a runner at third. Right-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. Pitch on the way is down in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 from Habe to Flores. Jose Flores, their pitcher this evening for Harlandale. He has a 1-0 lead before he's even set foot out there. He's got a chance to help himself out, and he takes high, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. AB works from the first base side of the rubber. From the windup with a runner at third this time. Here's the 2-0. That's in there for a strike on the inside corner, and it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, nothing wrong with pitching from the windup. That runner's not taking a big lead over at third at all. Right now it's not a threat to score. Or steal, rather.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball, and it's 2-2 now. Levels up that count. Habe ready. 2-2 on the way. Swings and pops it up. Center field. Peterson comes in, settles underneath it, and he reaches up to make the catch. And there, the side has been retired, but they get 1 run on 1 hit, an error mixed in, and they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the first inning. Medina Valley just coming into bat, and Harlandale leads 1-0. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as Jose Flores warms it up to his battery mate Tyler Reinwald. Right side of their infield is Felipe Acosta and Jaskob Caceres. Left side, Elias Martinez and Elijah Talamontes. Into their outfield, it's Julian Ramos in center, flanked in right by Caleb Villarreal, and in left by Tristan Pena. For Medina Valley, it'll be Peterson, Pardo, and then Lackey due up here to start the inning. Panthers trail 1-0 as Harlandale scratched across a run in the top half of the first, an error, and he gets around to score on an RBI single. They later strand a runner at third, but they lead it 1-0, and we'll see if the Panthers can answer back early here.
Yeah, what the Panthers need to do is they need to work early. They need to jump on the first strikes they see and get some runs across the plate and get this game going. And Peterson, the right man to do this, usually jumps on the first pitch if it's right down the middle, and he's been doing a great job all year of getting on base as a leadoff batter for the Panthers. Let's see if he does it again.
So Peterson will step in here to face Flores. Flores, a right-handed pitcher. And we're ready to go here in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Flores is a strike called outside corner. And it's 0-1. That pitch was right at the bottom of the strike zone. Nice place to live if you're Flores.
Especially if you're going to get that pitch called.
0-1 on the way. Same pitch, called strike, 0-2. Couple of tough pitches.
Yeah, we're sitting right behind the plate here, and those are just a tad outside.
Those are strikes.
He's being considered. They're close enough, no doubt. They can go either way.
0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss and a nasty curveball, and he strikes Peterson out on 3 pitches.
Strikeout for the first out of the inning.
The thing is he's going to get that strike called, but if you swing at those, you're just going to pound them straight into the dirt.
Yeah. Not a whole lot you can do with them when they're outside like that, at least on the corner.
As Pardo steps in with nobody on, 1 out, and he lines one into right for a base hit. First pitch that was up, and he just reached out and poked it into right field.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to see. I want to see him jump on those first pitches early, the strikes. He's throwing a lot of strikes, not a whole lot of movement on the ball. They should be able to get to turn on these pitches.
And that'll bring up Jared Lackey. Lackey had a couple of doubles in his last ball game. And he homered in the game before that, so he's been hot with the bat, and he's got a runner at first with 1 away. And he swings and bounces one back to the pitcher, who drops it, and then he has to go to first for the out. So he recovered. He was going to try to go to second for the lead runner. He recovers to get an out, and Pardo's at second with 2 away.
Yeah, Lackey just hit a little squibber right back to the pitcher, and the pitcher tried throwing it before he got out of his glove and mishandled it, fell to the ground. He had no choice but to get the out at first base and allowed Pardo to get over to second base.
So that'll bring up J.J. Marty. He's had a hot bat of late also. A base hit can get you a run now. You got a runner at second base with 2 away. Flores from the stretch. Right-hand batter waiting. Pitch on the way. Curveball in the dirt, 1-0. We've seen Jared chase those pitches in the past here and did a good job to lay off that pitch and get ahead in the count.
Yeah. In the last game, he hit a real nice shot off to the left field fence off a curveball. So he can swing at that curveball and hit it.
1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. A good 2-seam fastball. And it's 1-1. Pardo leads away from second. Flores will check him. Brings the 1-1 outside. 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1 here as Marty waits, kicks and brings it. Started after a throw down to third, not in time, and Pardo swipes third. I don't know why you're stealing third base with 2 outs, but nonetheless, he gets there.
Yeah, he made it there. With you're ready in scoring position, you got a deep ball thread up to bat, or you can hit the ball.
Well, and why are you going to try to take an RBI out of your cleanup hitter's hands? Three balls and a strike on Marty. Pitch on the way, outside, and he walked him. First walk of the ball game issued by Flores, and there's runners on the corners with 2 away. It'll bring up Whit Joyce, who has been a 2-out RBI machine of late.
Yeah.
He had 2 RBI triples in his last game. He drove in 2 runs against Southwest, both with 2 outs.
We see Coach Herb tries to get Marty over to second base on the steal so he can have 2 people in scoring position.
He's 5 or 6 for his last 7 or 8. That pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
Yeah, he's been hitting the ball as well as of late.
Flores kicks some dirt around in front of the mound, trying to get his team through this inning. A one-out single by Pardo. He's at third now. Marty at first with a walk, and they're on the corners with 2 away. 1-0 pitch in the dirt, 2-0.
Good take by Joyce. Get himself at a hitter's count right here.
Flores checks the runner at first and comes set at the letters. 2-0 on the way, and Joyce swings and lines one past the third baseman into left field. That's going to get a run home. Marty will stop at second with an RBI single from Whit Joyce and another 2-out RBI.
Yeah, and I like to have seen Marty, like I said, standing on second base with at least an attempted steal that would have had 2 RBIs right there, probably with that shot out to left field. That almost took the head off of the third baseman. He had a shot right past him.
Yeah, he stuck his glove up at the last minute to try to stab at it and just missed.
That was more defensive than anything else, I think.
That'll bring up Tyler Mangum. Runner at second with 2 away, a 1-1 ball game now. As Arguelles will come in to pinch run, or courtesy run for Whit Joyce. First and second, 2 down. How about Joyce's bat, though? He's come through numerous times for Medina Valley in these last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, and not to mention, Jared, what he's been doing defensively behind the plate for him. You don't hear about him because he's doing such a good job back there, and the scouting report is out on him. There are hardly any attempted steals against the Panthers all season long.
1-0 to Mangum, and he bounces it to third. He plays it on a high hop, steps on the bag for the force, and the side's been retired. But Medina Valley gets 1 run on 2 hits, and they leave 2 on base. And so we will go to the second inning, 1-1. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the top of the second inning. 1-1 is the score now. It'll be Mark Lopez, Caleb Villarreal, and Jaskob Casares due up. 6, 7, 8 hitters in the lineup due up for the Indians. Tanner Habees warmed it up, and we're ready to get going here in the second inning. Tied at 1. Harlandale got a run in the top of the first. Medina Valley would answer back in the bottom half. A 2-out RBI single by Whit Joyce. And we're tied at 1. Lopez will step in. He's the DH for Harlandale. Right-hand batter to face Habe. Tanner threw 16 pitches in that first inning. And that first pitch is lined fair down the left field line. It's going to roll all the way down into the corner, and he's only going to get a single out of it as Mangum plays it back in. So a leadoff single for Mark Lopez.
That ball must have been right over third base. From my angle, it looked like it was foul. But the way the umpire was saying, he had a much better view of it.
Well, I know that it hit in the dirt because I saw the dirt kick up. So, there's not a lot of territory, not a lot of dirt and foul territory over there. But from where we're sitting on, eye level with the ground, it can't see the lines.
Right.
Caleb Villarreal steps in here, a left-handed batter. Runner at first with nobody out. Havey comes set, checks the runner, squares to bunt and bunts it up the third base line. Marty will play it, and he fell down as he throws, and he threw it away because of it. That's going to not allow the runners to move up, so there's going to be no error on the play. That should go as an infield single. They'd have had a hard time throwing him out if he makes the play, but Joyce let him get it as he was coming in. He just slipped over his feet.
And I'm not sure if that was the play that for the third baseman. The catcher was definitely getting out, I don't know.
Yeah, you know, he had the beat on it. I know why he let JJ take it because his momentum's moving toward the bag. This would be Caceres coming up here. He's got runners at first and second with nobody out. Pitch on the way from Havey, squares to bunt, bunts through it for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Havey let him off with a curveball there. Difficult pitch to bunt. Bunted through it and got the strike called.
Time asked for, and he's going to run down and talk to his coach at third base.
Yeah, he may have got his signals crossed up. I'm not sure if coach on the third base side there was expecting him to square around for that.
One of the things to remember here is that you got a guy at second base who's
doesn't look fast.
No, he's not a threat to run. We noticed that. You know, he got a single out of that ball he hit in the corner. This is somebody you could throw him out at third on a bunt play if you played this right.
Well, he may ask him. They may have been asking him to make sure he bunts it to first base side.
Pitch on the way, bunts it in the air towards first, and that's going to go foul.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's 0-2.
That was the thought process there for exactly what we were talking about, Jared. We don't have exactly a big threat on second to get over to third. Bunt it down the first base line to get him moved over.
At least if they try to throw you out, it makes for a longer throw.
Right.
But now with 2 strikes, I would imagine the bunt's gone. Ready for the 0-2. Havey kicks and brings it. Down low, 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes here. 2 on and nobody out.
Good opportunity for Havey to come back with that curveball here.
There's a swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt as he strikes him out. First out of the inning. First strikeout for Havey in the ball game, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, good pitch by Havey. Just threw it past him. Wasn't a breaking pitch. It was a fastball, high fastball that he couldn't catch up to and got the strikeout. Much needing out. Another lefty, Jared.
That'll bring up Tristan Pena, left-hand batter against Havey. Yeah, another lefty in this lineup. There's a strike with a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. First and second with 1 away. Left-hander stands straight away, holds the bat on his shoulder. Havey stares in, has a sign from Joyce. He comes set. 0-1 on the way, up and out of there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Single strikeout here in the inning there at first and second. Tie ball game. As Pena digs back in against Havey. Tanner set, pitch on the way, and there's a swing and a bouncer to short. Shortstop plays it, throws the second one, and he'll eat it there. A fielder's choice goes 6-4 on the putout. There'll be runners on the corners, but now with 2 away.
6-3 on the putout at second base.
And for the Indians, you go back to your top of the order.
That'll bring up Julian Ramos at the top of the order. He reached on an error his first time up and scored their first run. Havey having to work around trouble again in this inning. Runners on the corners with 2 down.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of pitches again this inning.
Left-hand batter will dig in. Looking for a 2-out RBI. Havey trying to get his team back in the dugout in the tie ball game. Tanner set, pitch on the way, swing and a miss at a curveball in the dirt. Good stop by Joyce, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, very good stop by Joyce. Digs it out of the dirt and comes up ready to throw in case that runner's going to be stealing, but no threat there.
Waiting on the 0-1. Ramos asks for time. The home plate umpire grants it. Checks on that runner at first. Now he comes set. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball again. It's 0-2.
Good pitch by Habe. Got him in the 0-2 count. Now he can start messing with his mind. Batter's going to be thinking what's he going to throw me now? And Habe can come back with whatever he wants. Hopefully not something that's right down the middle.
Waiting on the 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he fouls it away on the breaking ball. Just got a piece, and he'll do it again at 0-2. You know, why not? He swung and missed at 2 of those.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
He tried it again. He just did get a piece.
Whatever he pitches, he needs to just not put it across the plate. Stick to the corners or in the dirt.
Well, you've thrown him 3 pitches low. You can either climb the ladder or do it again. He does throw it low. Throws down to third behind the runner as the runner, Pena, swipes second base.
Yeah, the Indians tried the double steal. Joyce came up throwing like if he was going to throw his second. Fake the throw and throw over to the third to see if he can get him leaning off the base there, but no go.
1 ball, 2 strikes from the windup. Pitch to Ramos. Swings and hits one on the ground. Herb has it. Flips to the pitcher trying to cover. In time for the out.
Wow.
Oh, that was almost a disaster there too, but Herb managed to regain himself. Get it to Habe covering. 3-1 for the putout. And they get no runs on 2 hits, and they strand 2 on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the second inning, still tied 1-1. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Panthers coming to bat. We're tied at 1.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Sammy's Restaurant and Habe's Alsatian Bakery, 2 legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Habe's Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Habe's Alsatian Bakery, online at habesbakery.com.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the second. It'll be Tanner Habe, Jake Herb, and Javi Gonzalez. Bottom of the order, and the first pitch to Tanner is a strike called.
Wow.
0-1.
It's another one of those on just a little bit of the outside corner there. Gets it called for a strike. The catcher was even set up outside. Looks like he's going to live there as long as the umpire calls it.
That pitch is down and out. Tried a little slider that time, and it's 1-1. Habe trying to lead things off here for his team. Bottom of the batting order did really well the other night against McCullum. There's a swing and a bouncer over the mound. Second base.
Trouble.
Can't play it, and he's going to get to first base. That's got to be an error. We'll see what they score it. And they will give it an E4. You know, he's got to make that play. It went off the heel of his glove and just rolled up his arm.
It started out low and made a big hop right as it got to the pitcher. Pitcher tried to scoop it up, but it went over his glove. Took off towards second baseman, and second baseman unable to make the play.
And so this is Jake Herb. Runner goes. Throw down to second is not going to be in time. It goes into center field. Center field backed him up, so a stolen base for Tanner Habe.
It's a good steal there. A lot of speed on the bases right there with Tanner Habe.
Well, they're letting him run, even with the pitcher, not courtesy running for him, and he's getting it done.
I was watching him. He got a good jump early. No problem stealing second.
Herb with a 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. Strike called. High strike called. It's 1-1. That's a tough strike call right there. But the umpire's been consistent on that outer edge, but it's been up and down. There's a strike.
Yep.
1-2.
Yeah, you're right. He's been consistent. You need to get the word back into the dugout, letting everyone else know he's calling that pitch. That way they don't get caught and get in trouble there, letting that outside pitch go by for a strike.
Ready for the 1-2. Here it comes. Swington lines one into center field. Center fielder coming in. It's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. To third base goes Habe. He had to hold up because of the fly ball, and they'll be on the corners with nobody out. Bottom of the order getting it done. An error and a single.
Yeah, and Herb had 2 base hits last week against, or last game against McCullum, so he's been swinging the ball decent as of late.
One, he's been going up the middle into right field with all of his base hits lately.
Javi Gonzalez getting an opportunity to swing the bat. He's one of the players that they've penciled in a DH for.
Gonzalez will bat. Takes a pitch in the dirt, 1-0. He's got runners on the corners, nobody out here. Medina Valley with a chance to get on top for the first time in the ball game.
I think it's a good move to let Javi Gonzalez bat. You're playing a team that's 1-8. Get his confidence back. Hopefully he can get some hits here today.
Waiting on the 1-0, here it comes, and he swings and hits one on the ground to third. Third baseman scoops it up, goes to second, one over to first. Not going to be in time. That gets away from the first baseman, and that's going to allow Habe to score. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. Goes 5-4 for the putout. We'll see if they give an error on the first baseman for allowing Habe to score.
It needs to be, yeah.
It should be a fielder's choice and an error to get the run home. But it's 2-1 Medina Valley. And now there's runners at just a runner at first for Bobby Peterson, and he takes high a ball, 1-0. Flores comes set, 1-0 on the way. Swings and hits one in the air to right center. Center fielder coming in, and that's going to drop down in front of the right fielder for a hit. And that'll move Gonzalez over to second base, so first and second with one out. Fourth hit of the ball game for the Panthers.
Peterson just went with the pitch. It was a high outside pitch, hit it to the right side, went with the pitch, dropped in the right center, got the base hit, keeps the inning going.
Still one away here, and that's bring up Pardo, who singled his only time in. Singled and scored Medina Valley's first run. And he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Waiting on the 0-1, here it comes. Down in the dirt, good stop by the catcher, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
One of the issues right now at first base is that sun. It's setting in the corner of left field, which is facing directly in the first baseman. First baseman over there with sunglasses on. Anything from here till it goes down is going to be a tough time.
1-1 on the way. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Two and one here as Pardo waits. Flores ready. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, 3-1 now to Pardo. Good hitters count. You got Lackey waiting on deck.
Yeah. Good stop by the Harlandale catcher to take that one off his chest as it went into the ground. Bounced up.
He's made a few good stops tonight.
He's out in the mound talking to his pitcher, try to settle him down.
Ready for that 3-1 as Pardo digs back into the box here. Right-handed batter waiting. Flores stares in. He's ready. Comes set at the belt. Kicks and delivers. Down in the dirt, and he walked him. And the bases are loaded with one away. Loaded for your big guy, Jared Lackey.
That was a good at-bat by Pardo, not to chase anything, get the opportunity to get the ball, the base on balls, and load the bases up. Just like you said, give an opportunity to the big lefty here to do something with it.
And Lackey grounded out back to the pitcher his first time up. We're going to have a powwow on the hill here. They're going to talk about defense most likely. You know, you got to force at any base. A double play is a possibility to get you out of an inning here.
Yeah, and he's already shown that the Indians coach that he's willing to play small ball just for one run. By the way, they were bunting the ball last inning, so he may have the corners up to try to cut the runner off at the plate, maybe double play positions for the defenders up the middle.
Yeah, this coach for Harlandale, he's only been there about 3 years now. Remember, we did the last game that their coach did. He had been there for a long time.
Yep.
Remember that playoff game?
It was a playoff game, that's correct. Yes, right.
Medina Valley won that in a walk-off at the end of the ball game.
You and I did that game.
Here's Lackey. Flores from the stretch. First pitch on the way, and Lackey takes a big rip and comes up empty. And it's 0-1.
I believe that's Coach Oscar Valenzuela.
0-1 on the way. Takes a strike on a curveball in the inside corner, and it's 0-2 to Lackey.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that. They had a good team a couple of years ago.
Ready for the 0-2. Swings, and I don't think he got a piece of it.
No.
First base occupied, and he strikes out. Second strikeout of the ball game for a Panther batter, and there's one away. That's 2 away now. That'll bring up Marty.
He had him fishing for a pitch in the dirt, got the strikeout.
Well, and now Marty with a chance here for another 2-out RBI. Bases are loaded, 2 outs.
And you're right, Jared. We've been hitting the ball really well with 2 outs. Let's see if we can do it here again. Marty hot with the bat as of late.
Marty waits, 0-for-1. Swings and misses at that looked like a straight changeup. He had him out in front of it.
He did, was way out in front of that pitch.
Marty walked his first time in. No official at bat yet in the ball game. Ready for the 0-1. Flores waits. Kicks and brings it. Swings and hits one high in the air right center. Right fielder moving over, settling under it. Makes the catch for the out. And the side's been retired, so the Panthers load up the bases. They get 1 run on 2 hits and error, and they leave them loaded. And so we'll go to the 3rd inning. Panthers lead at 2-1. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at ntchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the top of the 3rd. Medina Valley leading 2-1 now. It'll be Elias Martinez, Elijah Talamontes, and Tyler Reinwald due up. 2, 3, 4 hitters in their lineup as Martinez will step in.
Shouldn't really be this close, Jared.
No.
With an error and leaving the bases loaded last inning, it should be a much wider ball game right now.
Especially when you had your 3 and 4 hitters up with the bases loaded and couldn't get anything done. Martinez will step in. He grounded out to second his only time in. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a curveball in the dirt.
Good curveball that started in the strike zone and just fell off a table into the dirt, and a swing and a miss.
Tanner's right on the bar, 15 pitches through each inning, so 30 pitches in those first 2 innings, and he takes high a ball, 1-1.
Good to see the Panther faithful and full force out in the outfield, lined up from right field all the way to left field as far as they can park.
I got asked about that by some Harlandale fans
before
the game. Yeah, has the 1-1 on the way, and that's up near the coconut. It just missed him, 2-1. Yeah, they asked me about that, and one of them was even like, how's that fair? They don't have to pay to get in.
It's not.
I said, well, they've been doing it for 20, 30 years out there.
Yes, they have.
Pitch on the way. Swings and hits one in the air to right center field. Peterson on the move, and he makes it in full stride. The catch out in right center. Him and Britton Griggs were both there, but Griggs gave way to Peterson, and there's one away.
Bobby Peterson out in center field made that play look easy on a full run, catches it in full stride. No problem to get the first out.
Well, and that's what speed does for you in the outfield.
Absolutely.
Between him and Griggs and Mangum out there, a lot of speed in the outfield. And this is a big outfield here.
It is a big
Valley.
field.
And this will be Elijah Talamontes had an RBI single his only time in. Started after it. Looks like he laid off in time. They asked for the appeal down to first. Palms down, no swing.
Even the batter was questioning that call.
Yep.
He thought he'd swung also.
Well, and I mean, the umpire's down at first. He's a left-hand batter.
Yeah.
He don't have a look at it.
Ooh.
That's down in the dirt. Bounced it up there.
Almost hit your laptop.
Yep. Too bad.
Back to the fans out in the outfield, Jared. I'd like to see the athletic department pass a hat out there. I mean, back in the old days of semi-pro ball, you used to pass a hat, at least to pay the umpires.
2-0 on the way. Inside, almost nipped him in the belt buckle, and it's 3-0. You know, I remember when they used to do that when I was in school, it was mostly students that sat out there, and then it evolved into parents and, everybody doing it.
Well, they used to have the lawn chairs all around the backstop here, and that's gone away too.
Yep. There's a strike through there on a 3-0. He was taken all the way, 3 balls and a strike. Well, and they've redone the field since back then. It used to be a chain link fence out there. And they didn't have the wall like they do now. And there's a shot up the middle, and that's going to roll into center field for a base hit. As Talamontes is 2 for 2 now in the ball game. He's aboard with a 1-out single. It'll bring up Tyler Reinwald. Reinwald grounded out to second his only time in. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's got a runner at first with 1 away. Heck, we used to bring a barbecue pit out there and cook. Then the school told them they couldn't do that anymore.
Well, they've had a fire a couple times this year out in left field.
Pitch on the way is upstairs.
Maybe not as sharp as he has been in the past. Usually really consistent on strikes, and today it's kind of gotten away from him a little bit.
You know, he's the funny thing is he hasn't thrown a whole bunch of pitches in the ball game, but he's been behind in the counts, and he's had a lot of traffic on the base pass.
And I think that's that conversation that's happening right now between the batter and the coach. Probably telling him, make sure that you get a strike if you're going to swing, or he may even tell him just to hold off until you get a strike. Let the pitcher work.
Ready for the 1-0. Habe checks that runner at first, and he comes set. Pitch on the way. Down low. That was close to a balk. He checked that runner again. He moved that shoulder kind of out. Any move you make towards first base when you're set is considered a balk. Habe set again. Pitch on the way. That's down in the dirt, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, and he's hurrying his pitches now. He's not making complete set motion. He's forcing everything right now. He's trying to throw strikes when he should be just pitching.
So Habe throwing out that baseball, wants a new one. So 3-0 here as Habe resets as Reinwald digs back in with a runner at first base. Comes set, pitch on the way, that's inside, and he walked him on 4 pitches.
Update, Jared, from the softball field. Medina Valley girls take a 10-run rule, 10-0 over Legacy in 4.5 innings.
It's a quick ball game. They started that game at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that was a quick ball game.
Lasted an hour and a half.
And I think they were 1 game back behind the lead.
They are.
In district play, so they're doing what it needs to be done in order to stay in that opportunity to take the district championship.
Well, I think there's 3 teams a game back.
Yes.
They've all secured playoff spots, and now they're just fighting for who's going to win the district.
Well, and I think that's the most runs they've scored in 3 or 4 games combined.
Well, and it wasn't a 1-run game either.
Yeah. So they had a breakout game tonight. Let's hope they keep rolling.
So Jose Flores is in, their pitcher. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to center his first time in. They're at first and second with 1 away. 1 out single and a walk, and there's a bunt, and he bunts it foul back to the screen. It's 0-1.
Your boss is here, Jared.
Fine. Yeah, I don't see Edwin Hatcher here. Flores with a chance to help himself out here, trailing 2-1, but a 1 out single and a walk. Corner infielders move up in the grass as he bunts it up the first base line, and Herb will let it roll foul, and it's 0-2.
A smart play by Jake Herb there, because they did not have a chance of making out on that play, and that ball was hugging the line. It just drifted foul after about 10 feet of rolling. Runners got to go back, and they'll try to probably – no, they won't do it all over again. That's strike 2.
He bunted 2 of them foul. Habe threw him a breaking ball that time, knowing he was going to bunt. Ready for the 0-2. Tanner set at the letters, checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit on the ground is short. Pardo will have to charge it. His only plays at first, and he gets the out. So 6-3 for the force out, and there's 2 away. The runners move to second and third, and it'll bring up Mark Lopez.
Yeah, Pardo did have to charge that ball, came up hustling forward, and he didn't have a choice but to scoop it up and throw it over to first base just to get the out, just to get a out.
So Lopez will stand in. He's 1 for 1. He singled in the center field his only time in. He's got runners at second and third with 2 away, and his team trailing by a run here in the top of the third. Habe from the windup with a runner at third, deals a strike over the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he gets the call on the curveball there.
Habe from the first base side of the rubber. Into the windup, the 0-1 on the way. Curveball hit in the air to left. Mangum backing up on it, settles underneath it, reaches up to make the catch. And the side's retired. So they get no runs on 1 hit, a walk, and they leave 2 on base. They've left 5 in scoring position now through 3 innings. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Medina Valley leading 2-1. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. And we'll continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the third inning. It's 2-1, Medina Valley leading. It'll be Whit Joyce, Tyler Mangum, and Tanner Habe due up. So 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for the Panthers with a 2-1 lead. Joyce will stand in 1 for 1. Had an RBI single his only time in. There's another 2-out RBI single that he got. In the last two, well, going into this game, in the last two before, he's driven in 5 runs with 2 outs on 5 hits, and there's a high fly ball to left center. Center fielder moving over to his right, settles underneath it and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, he got suckered into swinging in a high pitch. It looked like a basketball coming down, but it was a little high, got underneath it, sent it out to center field. Easily caught fly ball for out number 1.
And just got a little cool hit of wind here.
Well, the sun finally got behind the trees and way out in there, and it got that radiant heat off of us, so it feels good.
Well, I know these last 2 days it's been upper 90s. That pitch is high to Mangum.
And with the low humidity, it's probably going to cool off nicely here in just a little bit.
Yeah. Mangum grounded out to third his only time in. He's 0 for 1. Nobody on, 1 out, and he swings and fouls one back to the screen.
Mangum definitely due for a base hit here. Let's see what he can do.
Yep, he's been cold with the bat of late. But we know he can get going. We've seen him when he's hot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pitch on the way. He swings and fouls that one back into the screen. He's got 2 strikes.
Mangum, one of the better athletes on the team. Just an all-around athlete, a hell of a football player. Did some really good long jumping, too, for the track team recently.
Mangum batting. Habe on deck. Like to see Mangum get a board for him. Pitch on the way. High for a ball.
It's a good take with 2 strikes to lay off that high fastball.
So Tyler Diggs back in here. Pitch on the way. High again. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on that 2-2 as Flores toes the rubber. Two on the way, and there's a swing and a foul back to the screen. We'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tyler just a tad late on that fastball.
Good battle between the pitcher and Mangum here. Pitcher throwing strikes. Mangum able to stay alive.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Down and out, and a curveball, and the count's gone full. So he had it. Mangum in a hole 0-2, and he's battled back to fill it here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nice at bat by Tyler. This will be the 7th pitch of the at bat coming up here. Waiting on that 3-2. Mangum digs back in. Two on the way. Swings and hits one high in the air to left center. Shortstop in the outfield grass. Makes the catch. Pops out to the shortstop, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, with hardly any wind right now, Jared, anything that's popped up is going to be an easy play. As of previous games, I mean, the wind has been a significant factor. Not today.
Yeah, today it's died down some, and those are just lazy fly balls now, not doing anything in the air. They just die. That'll bring up Tanner Habe. He reached on an error his first time up, and he lines one into left center field for a base hit. Left fielder will play it back in, so a 2-out single for Habe. It's hit number 5 for the Panthers in the ball game.
That's what I like to see the Panthers do. Take advantage of that first strike, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a fastball because they're trying to get up ahead of the count. Look for that first fastball and drive it. That's exactly what Tanner did.
That'll bring up Jake Herb. Herb 1 for 1. He singled his only time in. Flores set. Pitch on the way, runner goes. Pitch was low, throw down to second base is in time, but he got around the tag.
That's 2 stolen bases now for Habe, is that correct? Yeah.
Yep, he stole another base, and that was a close play. The throw beat him, but the tag must not have got him.
Yep, I think he got under the tag. Panthers with a runner in scoring position, and Jake, who's been hot with the bat lately. Let's see if he can bring him around.
That pitch missed outside. 2-0. Yeah, I know Dwayne threw his arms up in the air like, what are we doing here? Because that pitch has been called all night.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
it didn't get called. Not that we're complaining, but, you know, consistency. There's a high bouncer to third. Plays it on 2 hops, throws across to first for the out. And the side's been retired, so Medina Valley no runs on 1 hit. And they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the 4th inning. Medina Valley leading 2-1. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we are going to the top of the 4th inning, a 2-1 lead here for Medina Valley. And for Harlandale, it'll be the bottom of the order. Caleb Villarreal, Jas Cobb, Casares, and Tristan Pena due up. So we'll see if Tanner Habe can get through an inning here. Neither pitcher's had a 1-2-3 inning yet in this ball game. They've all had traffic.
Yeah, there's been runners left on base every inning.
Well, so Harlandale's left 5 on base. Medina Valley's left 6 on base through 3 innings.
Yeah.
In the top of the 4th for the Indians, right fielder Caleb Villarreal.
Villarreal will stand in. He's 1 for 1 at an infield single his first time up. He'll bat here to lead off the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch from Habe, and that's swung on and bounced foul up the first base line, and it's 0-1.
Good play by the first base coach for Harlandale. Took it on a 1 hop, threw it right back in pitcher. Made it look easy.
Reliving his playing days. Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Started after it, laid off in time. A ball and a strike. So 1-1 here is Habe facing Villarreal. The left-hander waits. The 1-1 on the way. He takes a strike over the outside corner, and it's 1-2. 1-2 here. Villarreal batting. Cosser is waiting on deck. 1-2's bounced on the ground. Gonzalez plays it, moving to his left, throws it on to first for the out, and there's 1 away. You know, Javi Gonzalez has made a lot of good plays at second base this year.
Well, the good thing about him is he's made the routine plays. The tough plays, you know, maybe not all of them, but the plays he has to make, he makes them. So he's been a good, solid player at second base for the Panthers.
That'll bring up Jas Cobb Casares. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his only time in. Nobody on, 1 away. Pitch from Habe is a breaking ball that catches the top of the strike zone, and it's 0-1. It's 51 pitches now in the ball game for Habe. Doing a pretty good job in his pitch count. He stayed right around the bar, about 15 an inning. There's a swing and a high fly ball to right center.
Might be trouble.
Britton Griggs coming in. It's going to drop in front of him. And Peterson right there to back him up and hold him to a single. There's nothing they could do on that. Griggs with a lot of speed but couldn't quite get there. Just dropped in no man's land.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a base hit. He almost got there. They almost gave it a go, but just dropped in front of him.
So a one-out single. That's their 5th hit of the ball game. That'll bring up Tristan Pena, who had bounced into a fielder's choice his first time in. He's got a runner at first with 1 away. And that first pitch is up and out of there for a ball, 1-0. In the top of the 4th inning here. Ball game actually moving along pretty well here. We're almost an hour into it. We're through 3 1/3. Sometimes by this point we've only got through about 2. There's a strike with a breaking ball.
Good pitch by Habe.
1-1.
Confidence to throw that pitch with a 1-0 count.
Tanner will stare into Joyce, gets his sign. Not a lead at all over there for Caceres. 1-1 on the way, and he swings and lines one down the left field line. It's slicing, but that's going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Very fortunate that ball fell foul. It was slicing away.
Yeah, it missed the mark by about 3 feet, to be fair.
Where's Jeff with my water? Went to get me a water, he never come back. Ready for the 1-2. Habe set, pitch on the way, outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch, just outside. Try to keep it away from the middle of the plate.
Ready for the 2-2. Pitch on the way, that's in the dirt. Good smother by Joyce that time. That ball was in the left-hand batter's box. Somehow it didn't hit Pena's foot.
That ball was destined to be to the backstop. Good job by Joyce to get out to his right and block that ball, keep it out in front of him, and keep the runners at bay.
So a payoff pitch upcoming. Three-two on the way, and that's inside, and he walked him. Second walk issued in the ball game by Tanner Habe. And there's runners at first and second now with 1 away, and it brings up the top of the order, Julian Ramos. Ramos has reached on an error and grounded out to first. He's 0 for 2. That error was on the first baseman, so he's hit a ground ball to the first baseman both times up. Habe ready. Comes set at the letters, checks the runner, pitch on the way. Breaking ball stayed high, 1-0.
We're going to have a mound visit by Coach Garza, going to settle him down.
Yeah, and he just walked a batter. He's got runners at first and second. It's a good mound visit by him. Tanner, like you mentioned earlier, not quite as sharp as he has been in the past.
Well, we've noticed whenever they've done that, they've done a mound visit, it usually works. They come back and they finish strong. Not to mention they're talking a little bit probably of the defense with runners on first and second with only 1 out.
Yeah, and, Habe, like we said, just maybe not quite as sharp as we've seen him in the past, but he's been working through these innings here, but
what it is, he's not having a bad game. It's just that he's looked so good lately that when he's off a little bit, it kind of doesn't. It's not normal for him.
Yeah. Joyce will go back behind the plate. Coach Garza back to the dugout.
Yeah, they took advantage of all that. I think the umpire went over and got himself a drink of water, so they got all the time they needed on the mound. He's still working his way back.
Well, it's cooling off some finally now. It's still 91 degrees out here, but that breeze is cooler than it was earlier.
We're having a cold front coming through. I wonder if this is just a little bit of a taste of it.
Ready for that 1-0. Habe kicks and brings it. That's low. 2 balls, no strikes. Ready for that 2-0. Pitch on the way. Outside. Just missed, and it's 3-0.
Westwood.
So 3 balls, no strikes here on their leadoff batter, Ramos.
Gotta have one served up right here.
Pitch on the way, up and out of there, and that's back-to-back walks, and he's thrown 8 straight balls now. And that'll bring up Elias Martinez.
And you can't afford to walk in a run here. You've got to come back with strikes. So as a Harlandale batter, you've got to be looking for a fastball now.
Yeah, no, the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Tanner has no choice but to challenge him here.
Martinez is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to second, flown out to center. And he takes a strike right at the knees, nothing in 1.
Good comeback pitch.
Double played, be nice here. Be just what the doctor ordered. Ready for the 0-1, it's on the way. Swings and lines one into center. Peterson coming over.
Tag up.
Makes the catch. The runner will tag. Here comes a good, strong throw. 1 hop to Joyce.
Got him. Oh!
As he got underneath the tag, safe. What a throw by Peterson on 1 hop to the plate. Joyce put the tag down, but they say the base runner got underneath it, so it goes as a sacrifice fly, and we're tied at 2.
That was a beautiful play by the center fielder. Catch it on the run and make a long throw from center field. 1 hop to Joyce. Joyce put the tag on him. The umpire says he got underneath him. Not sure about that call, but that's what it is.
What about the throw from Peterson? Good, strong 1 hop throw. I don't know. I think the umpire kind of missed that one, but, you know. That'll bring up Elijah Talamontes. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game. Singled twice.
Oh, hit him.
That one hit him. So he hit by a pitch.
You know, it depends on your umpire. Some call that as get back in here because he leaned into that pitch a little bit. Guess it's a judgment call by the umpire.
Yeah.
And we've had them make them stay in the batter's box on something like that before.
Well, the screwed up thing there is that's a breaking ball in the dirt going to the left-hand batter's box. He's not going to much get out of the way of that. And now Habe from the windup. That hit him. That forces in a run. So back-to-back hit batsman.
That's going to
be
another
they have a
mound
3-2 lead.
Here goes your mound visit, which probably it's time for him to.
Well, he has to change. That's his second visit. So Habe's going to come out of this ball game. That gives an RBI to Reinwald on the hit by pitch. And they have a 3-2 lead. And or the change, I think they're going to bring in Gonzalez to pitch, and we're going to go ahead and take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as Javi Gonzalez has come on to pitch here, a right-hander who's done well for the Panthers in his outings. He will inherit the bases loaded and 2 down, and his first pitch is down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll face Jose Flores, the opposing pitcher, who is 0 for 2 in the ball game.
Yeah, Gonzalez probably classified as your middle reliever for the Panthers. He comes in after the starting pitcher, and they usually close it out with Marty.
1-0 on the way. That's in there for a strike over the inside corner. High strike call, and it's 1-1.
And he's good at hitting his spots. He's not overpowering. He's got a good curveball, but he's really good at hitting the corners.
Ready for the 1-1 here to Flores. Bases loaded, 2 down. They lead 3-2. Pitch on the way. Curveball swing and a miss. Tried to tomahawk one into left, and
sure
he
did.
missed. It's 1-2. Ooh, took a swing at a high hook up in the eyes.
This is the pitcher that you want a good catcher for in case you throw one in the dirt here to try to get a fish for one.
I'd throw him a fastball in his eyes. 1-2 on the way. And that's what he did, and he struck him out. Blows him away with a high fastball. And Gonzalez comes in
with
the bases loaded, and he strikes out Flores to end the inning. So they end up getting 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. That's 8 left on base for them now in this ball game. And so we'll go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-2 Harlandale. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field, new pitcher for Harlandale. This is going to be Caleb Villarreal coming in to pitch.
Coming in from right field to the mound.
He started
left-handed pitcher, Jared.
Yeah, and he started the game against Medina Valley the first time around. And Medina Valley didn't have success against him because he doesn't throw hard. He throws a lot of junk, and he throws pretty, not a lot of velocity on his pitches, but he had the Panther batters fooled because they probably weren't used to seeing that. For Medina Valley, it's going to be Javi Gonzalez, and then up top with Peterson and Pardo. So 9-1-2 coming up. Gonzalez steps in. He bounced into a fielder's choice his only time in. Left-hand pitcher Villarreal now with a 1-run lead for Harlandale. First pitch on the way. Swings and hits one in the air, foul down the right field line, out of play, and it's 0-1. Gonzalez there ready to jump on that first pitch.
Yeah, glad to see him swinging the bat, be aggressive, swing at the first good pitch you see.
Pitch on the way. High, a ball, 1-1.
You know what we expected, Jared? We expected Harlandale come in and play Medina Valley tough, as all teams come in and try to play us tough.
Yep. Look, McCullum did that last week. I mean, they're third in the district, but still played him a good game. There's a strike over the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
You know, 1-8 team coming in here, maybe taking them a little bit lightly.
How many times did the Panthers come back this year? They came back against Southwest. They did it against McCullum last week. They did it against Eagle Pass.
Well, they're going to have to do it tonight.
There's a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and he strikes him out. So Villarreal comes in and gets a strikeout right away.
Strikeout for out number 1. Next up,
That'll bring up Bobby Peterson. Peterson struck out and singled. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Need to get something going here with the top of the order at the plate. For Medina Valley, they've had opportunities as Harlandale has in this ball game. They left 6 on base now. You had the bases loaded and Lackey and Marty at the plate, and neither one of them could get a run home. Started after it. They asked for the appeal down to first. Palms down, no swing, 1-0.
Yeah, the Panthers need to be careful. It's deeper in the game than they think. We're already in the bottom of the 4th inning. Things are moving along quickly. They need to score some runs.
Waiting on that 1-0. Left-hand pitcher ready. 1-0 on the way to Peterson. Outside, 2-0. Well, now what Harlandale's going to try to do here with a 1-run lead, they're just going to try to string pitchers out here and get yourself to the 7th inning, and hopefully you got a lead. 2-0 on the way. Swings and fouls one straight back here to the screen. It's 2-1.
That's 2 that almost got your laptop.
Yep. It's not mine. It's the broadcast network's if it gets it.
I'm not sure if it has a foul ball warranty.
Ready for the 2-1. Outside, 3 balls and a strike to Peterson. You'd like to get him aboard. He's got speed, even with the left-handed pitcher.
Absolutely. You can get him around the bases real easy.
Waiting on the 3-1 pitch from Villarreal. Into the windup, pitch on the way from Villarreal, and that's swung on, hit in the air to right center. Right fielder coming in, and he comes in to make the catch, and there's 2 away.
And a little bit of a wind shift, Jared. That wind now coming directly in from center field. Earlier when we started the game, it was kind of a left to right wind. So a little change of wind direction here, and you could tell that the right fielder came running, misjudged it a little bit, and had to come running in.
2 away, and this is Pardo, who's 1 for 1 with a walk. Single and a walk, and he takes high for a ball, 1-0.
With 2 outs, getting into the heart of your order, and they've done it before. Let's see if they can do it here.
Ready for the 1-0, kicks and delivers. Inside corner, called strike. 1-1. Pardo looking to get on base for the 3rd time here this evening. He's got Lackey waiting on deck, but there's nobody on and 2 away. That's up and out of there. 2 balls and a strike. Like Dwayne said, that wind shifted coming in from center field now, as that front that we're supposed to get's probably just getting here.
Yep. Supposed to be a nice day tomorrow.
2-1 on the way. Swings and hits one in the air to right center.
Might be
Second
trouble.
Baseman going out. Right fielder coming in. That's going to drop between them. And Pardo's going to head for second base. He's going to hit the dirt, and he's in there. Good heads-up play by Pardo, legging that out to get into scoring position for Lackey. We'll see how they score that. It's probably going to be a hit.
Took advantage of the second baseman and the right fielder fumbling around each other because they almost ran into each other trying to field that ball while they were trying to pick up the ball and get in each other's way. Pardo decided to hit in the second base and made it in safely and hit with the head slide.
That'll bring up Jared Lackey.
Just like that with a runner in scoring position, and Lackey, one of your big hitters, up to bat.
So Lackey is 0 for 2. He's grounded out to the pitcher, and he struck out. He's got a runner at second with 2 away. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Pitch on the way. He swings and pops one foul back out of play over to the left side here, and it's 0-1 on Lackey.
You know, Jared, last time Pardo was sitting on second base with 2 outs, he stole third. So let's see if the same thing is on.
Yeah, but the key here is you don't have a batter in that right-hand batter's box either. But, I mean, you can't do that. You just can't take the bat out of one of your RBI guys' hands. That pitch misses low, 1-1. Cardinal rule of baseball is don't make your first or last out at third base. I mean, he's in scoring position. A base hit scores him with his speed. One. Villarreal kicks and brings it. Swings and hits one in the air to right center. This one's a little deeper, though. The right fielder comes on to make the catch. And the side's been retired, so the Panthers get no runs on one hit.
Another opportunity blown.
And they leave one on base, and so we'll go to the 5th inning. Harlandale leading 3-2. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the top of the 5th inning. 3-2 Harlandale leading Medina Valley. And it will be the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up: Mark Lopez, Caleb Villarreal, and Jacob Casares. Javi Gonzalez stays in here to pitch. He came in with the bases loaded and got a strikeout of Flores in that last inning, and he'll face Mark Lopez, who's 1 for 2. He's singled and he's flown out to left.
Would love to see a 1-2-3 inning here, Jared, and get back in the dugout and start swinging the bats again.
Well, yeah, and the big thing here is you're trailing 3-2. You've got 3 innings to work with. You got to keep this game where it's at now. And the pitch on the way, and that bounced up there, and it's 1-0.
Javi needs to work hard here, get some strikes, let his defense do the work, get out of the inning.
Into the windup, ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. There's a strike over the outside corner, 1-1. Ready for the 1-1. Gonzalez into the windup. Curveball, called strike over the inside corner. Nice hook.
That ball broke a lot. Stayed on the inside corner. Good pitch by Javi Gonzalez.
Waiting on the 1-2. Pitch on the way. Curveball hit on the ground up the middle. Pardo plays it behind the bag at second. Strong throw to first for the out, and there's one away.
Beautiful play by Thomas Pardo, moving to his left, feels the ball behind second base, throws the ball on the run to get the out.
That'll bring up Caleb Villarreal. Had an infield single, and he grounded out to second. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game, or he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Nobody on with one away. Left-hand batter. Just came in to pitch for Harlandale and gave up 1 hit in that inning, but he managed to get out of it and keep this game 3-2 for Harlandale. He takes high a ball. He's got a 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. Borderline call. Harlandale crowd didn't like it, but he got it right at the knees, and it's 1-1. One on the way. Outside corner called strike. Ooh, and it's 1-2. That strike zone got a little bigger these last couple of pitches.
They're right down the middle, Jared. Those are no doubters.
Yeah. 1-2 on the way. Curveball just stayed outside.
Yeah.
Tried to backdoor him with that pitch, and it's 2-2.
It's a smart pitch, actually. He's going to give you that outside corner. Go ahead and try to get that ball there, and he came back with a curveball, try to backdoor, like you say. Didn't get the call, though.
Ready for the 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch that time by Gonzalez, and there's 2 away.
Gonzalez doing his job, not being overpowering, forcing ground balls and getting a strikeout here and there, and that's exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
Nobody on, 2 away. It'll bring up Jacob Casares, who's 1 for 2. He struck out and singled. Nobody on, 2 down. The first pitch is a curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. Waiting on the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, beautiful curveball. Started out at the shoulders and broke all the way almost into the dirt.
So Casares will dig back in here. Waiting on the 0-2. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Called to, ooh. Where was that pitch?
That didn't miss by much, and that was a good pitch by Javi Gonzalez right at the knees.
Well, we've seen pitches worse than that called strikes.
Yep.
Ready for the 1-2. Pitch on the way.
There it is.
There it is. Called strike 3. So he takes the fastball right down the middle. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gonzalez. He's got 3 now in the ball game. And they go in order, 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Medina Valley trailing 3-2. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to be Marty, then Joyce and Mangum due up here for the Panthers as they trail 3-2. Villarreal stays in to pitch here for Harlandale. Marty in the ball game is 0 for 1. He's walked and flown out to right. And the first pitch from the left-hander on the way is up and out of there for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and I'm going to say like I did last inning, Jared, they're running out of time. They need to get something going, preferably this inning.
Well, you got 9 outs to work with here, and you trail by a run.
We don't need any dramatic endings.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ooh.
Takes a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 now, and Marty He thought about that but couldn't pull the trigger, and that's a pitch that's up and outside.
Yeah, he wishes he had that one back.
Waiting on the 1-1. Here it comes. That misses outside. 2-1. You know, the umpire's been very consistent until that last inning, and then it kind of got sporadic.
It did get
now
sporadic.
You don't know what he's going to call and what he's not. And it's amazing how just one call here or there can change the dynamic of that, and that's high, 3-1.
Well, that's why I always say it's all important to jump on that first good pitch you see. Don't let the umpire dictate whether you swing or not.
In the bottom of the fifth, it's 3-2. Harlandale leading, a 3-1 count on J.J. Marty leading off here in the bottom half of the fifth. And Villarreal.
It's got to come to Marty here.
Here's the 3-1 on the way. Up and out of there, and he walked him.
Good at bat by Marty.
It's the first walk issued by Villarreal in the ball game, third to a Panther batter. And that'll bring up Whit Joyce, who's 1 for 2. He's had a single, and he's flown out to center. He's also driven in a run.
Got the leadoff batter of the inning on base. Nobody out. Got a good hitter up to bat.
So the leadoff batter aboard here as Marty leads away from first. Left-hand pitcher comes set at the belt. Pitch on the way in the dirt, and Marty a late go, and they're going to get him out. The throw was high, but Marty took off late, and he's caught stealing second base.
I think he thought that ball got it more further away from the catcher than it actually did. It was in the dirt. He thought maybe it got past him. Took a late jump at that.
Well, the throw was high. He tried to get underneath the tag, but the second baseman did a good job of bringing the tag down.
He brought the tag down right on his back right before he got to the base.
So Joyce now with a 1-1 count. Nobody on, one out. That pitch is high, 2-0.
Yeah, we needed that base runner.
2-0. Pitch on the way, 2-0. Swings and bounces one foul up toward the Panther dugout, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike here on Joyce. Nobody on, one away here in the bottom of the third inning. Medina Valley running out of outs. Here's the pitch, and that's bounces up there, and it's 3-1.
3-1 count for Joyce here. He can sit back, find something he can drive here. No need to swing at curveballs or anything else off the plate.
Well, with the 3-1 count on Joyce here, how big is that caught stealing now?
That's huge.
3-1 on the way. Swings and bounces one in the hole, and that's going to go into left field for a base hit. So Joyce, with his second hit of the ball game, he's 2 for 3 now. Seventh hit of the game for Medina Valley, and that'll bring up Tyler Mangum. Mangum in the ball game is grounded out and popped out. 0 for 2. He's got a runner at first with one away.
Good opportunity for Mangum to get out of this little mini slump that he's in right now and break it wide open.
And so Mangum due for a hit here. Villarreal kicks and delivers. Down and out. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0 here on Mangum. Joyce will lead, not a big lead from first. Pitch on the way. Fastball in the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, with Joyce hanging tight there at first base with the left-handed pitcher. Actually had him leaning back towards the base on the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike here on Mangum. Pitch on the way, up and in, 2-1. Almost nicked him in that lead elbow. Mangum spun out of there. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike as Villarreal checks on the runner at first. He's got about a 1-step lead over there. 2-1 on the way. Swings and fouls it back to the screen. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got a pitch to hit, and he just missed it.
Just missed it. Just got underneath it, fouled it straight back.
And that's been Mangum lately. He's just been off of those pitches just a little bit. Waiting on the 2-2. Villarreal steps off. Stares the runner back.
Yeah, stared him back from 1 step off the base.
Yeah. So Joyce with his little lead over there at first. Fakes going, gets back to the bag. That pitch missed outside, and it's a full count now on Mangum. So a payoff pitch upcoming. Waiting on the 3-2. Ready for that payoff. Runner at first with 1 away. Here comes the 3-2 from Villarreal. It's on the way. Swing and a miss by Mangum. And he strikes out, and there's 2 down. Second strikeout for Villarreal in the ball game. 4th for a Panther batter. It'll bring up Tanner Habe, who's reached on an error, and he's singled. He's 1 for 2. He's also stolen 2 bases in the ball game.
Yeah, he's had a good ball game.
Checks on the runner. Kicks and brings it. He's also on the hook for the loss here in this ball game as he takes down 1-0.
Well, he can really help himself out here then right now with a good base hit.
Joyce at first with 2 away. You know, and Joyce not with a big lead over there. He does have some speed. We saw him leg out 2 triples last game. 1-0 on the way. Swings and fouls it back into the screen here. It's a ball and a strike now on Habe.
Habe definitely getting his hacks in today. Good pitch to swing at. Just got underneath it.
The right-hander will dig back in to face the left-handed pitcher. He stares into Ryan Walton. He's ready. Checks the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Missed outside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, when you're heading the count right now, you can sit back and wait for a fastball. This pitcher has not thrown many curveballs tonight.
No, and
he's been working the corners, but not many breaking pitches.
No, and he hasn't left much over the middle of the plate, and what he has, they haven't been able to jump on. Just been fouling him back, and he's only given him a couple of pitches over the middle of the plate. Everything else has been on the corner or off the corner. There's a pitch to hit, and he swung right through it. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Joyce takes his lead away from first. Villarreal set at the belt. Runner goes. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt, and they're going to get Joyce down to second base, and it's going to be 3-2 on Tanner Habe.
Joyce stealing on that pitch didn't make a difference. The ball was in the dirt. Catcher couldn't come up with it, so there was no throw down to second. Now a base hit will tie this game up.
Ready for the payoff. 3-2 upcoming to Habe. Villarreal ready. Here it comes. Called strike 3 as he froze him with a fastball in the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Villarreal, and the Panthers get no runs on a hit, a walk, a caught stealing, and they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the 6th inning. Harlandale leading 3-2. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panthers special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the sixth inning. Harlandale leading 3-2. It'll be the 9-1 two-hitters, Tristan Pena, then Julian Ramos and Elias Martinez. As Javi Gonzalez stays on to pitch, he's done a good job since coming up. He sat down 4 batters in a row, and he struck out 3 of them. He'll face Pena, who's 0 for 1. He's reached on a fielder's choice and walked. First pitch is on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
And that's what he's been doing good, Jared, finding those corners, not putting anything across the middle of the plate, and getting ahead on the count with these batters here.
Waiting on the 0-1. Pitch on the way. Just missed low, 1-1.
Not a bad pitch.
No, looked like a pretty good pitch that time. Didn't get a call. Waiting on that 1-1. Kicks and brings it. Swings and bounces one up the middle. Pardo makes a dive at it, but it gets into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Pena at the bottom of the order.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want. Your number 9 hitter leading off the inning with the single.
That'll bring up Julian Ramos.
I wouldn't doubt you see a bunt here to try to get an insurance run across for Harlandale.
Yeah, you know, he's 0 for 2 with a walk in the ball game. He's reached on an error, grounded out to first. Left-hand batter, leadoff man aboard at first base with nobody out. Pitch on the way, and there's a strike through there, and it's 0-1. You know, Pardo made a great effort at that. He just hit it right back up the middle in the right spot. That ball's hit a little bit more to the
it wasn't hit hard.
Left field side of second base. Pardo might have a play on that. Throw over to first, not close as he pushes Pena back to the bag.
Yeah, Panthers thinking the same thing, either a steal or a bunt here. They're going to try to keep that runner close to first base.
Not a big lead for Pena over there. Pitch on the way. Down low, 1-1. A ball and a strike to Ramos. Gonzalez set. Pitch on the way. He swings and fouls it back over the screen to the left side, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ramos. So 1-2 here as the left-hander will climb back up in there to face Gonzalez.
Be a good pitch to run on right now, anticipating a breaking pitch.
Joyce flashes out his signs, and Gonzalez is ready. Here's the pitch, up and out of there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot on the ground to short. Pardo up with it, throws to second, and it gets away from him. That's going to go as an error. Would have been a fielder's choice of eliminating that lead runner. Instead, it's going to go as an E6 on the throw, maybe an E2. He had it in his glove, and it popped out.
I think it was an E4.
E4. Error on the second baseman.
Yeah, it looked like Pardo fielded it cleanly, made the throw over to second. He just didn't come down with the ball.
Almost reaches on the air. Runners at first and second. No out.
So first and second, nobody out, and Elias Martinez to the plate. He's grounded out, flown out, and had a sacrifice fly. He drove in their go-ahead run. Or he drove in the tying run, actually. Pitch on the way, squares to bunt and bunts it up the first base line. Herb grabs it, throws to first for the out. It goes 3-4 for the putout. The sacrifice is good, and they're at second and third with one away.
Yeah, executed perfectly. Trying to get your runner over to third base, so you bunt it down the first base line where they don't have an opportunity to throw to the lead runner, and they get the out at first, and you have runners at second and third with just one out.
And brings up Talamontes, who's been their hottest hitter in the lineup. He's 2 for 2 with it, and he's also been hit by a pitch. So driven in a run in the ball game. Bats from the left-hand side with 2 on and 1 out. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 1-0. Medina Valley trailing 3-2 with only 6 outs to work with here in the ball game. They need to keep this where it's at. Infield playing up, everyone on the infield grass, and that's down in the dirt, 2-0.
Yeah, with 1 out, you got to cut off that lead runner, at least check him back. Third base if you get a ground ball and try to keep him from scoring.
Left-hander waiting. Waiting on the 2-0. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. That's up and out of there, and it's 3-0. Their cleanup hitter, Reinwald, waiting on deck. 3-0 here to their number 3 hitter, Talamontes. You wonder if he'd be taking all the way here on 3-0. Here it comes. And he does take all the way, and he takes a strike, 3-1.
Much needed strike there by Gonzalez. Put it right across the plate. Needs to come back with another one here.
Ready for the 3-1. Here it comes. Up and out of there, and he walked him. First walk issued by Gonzalez in the ball game. That's 4 by Panther pitching.
Yeah, that's not terrible. You have the base open. You have 1 out. Yep. You still have an opportunity to turn a double play and get out of the inning.
Now here comes J.J. Marty into pitch, I think. We're going to see here. I know he pulled Marty into the hill, but we're going to see if they're going to go with him or if they're going to stick with Gonzalez. You're going to have Reinwald at the plate. He's their cleanup hitter. He's grounded out, walked, and been hit by a pitch.
I think you're more talking defensive strategy here. With 1 out, you got the opportunity to squeeze bunt a run in and get an insurance run if you're Harlandale.
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, with the force out at home, there's a lot of things you can do here defensively. You got the force at any base. You know, the big thing here is that if you do get one hit back to you, you can come home with it pretty quickly, and Joyce, all he's got to do is step on the plate. Reinwald will step in here to face Gonzalez as the powwow's over, and Gonzalez will pitch from the windup here, looks like, with the bases loaded, 1 away. And here is the pitch. Curveball, called strike. Nice breaking ball through there to get ahead in the count.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that was a planned pitch because they may be anticipating a squeeze bunt. It's harder to pitch a curveball than it is anything else.
Ready for the 0-1.
Harder to hit a curveball or bunt it.
Swings and bounces 1 to third. Marty up with it. Comes home for the out. Joyce touches the plate. They throw down to third, and he was just there in time. I don't know what he was doing, taking his time going. That's a forced play over there.
Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't
diving in, but he's safe nonetheless. But they get the fielder's choice. It goes 5-2 for the putout. Bases are still loaded, but now there's 2 away.
Outstanding play by J.J. Marty on third base, running in and fielding that ball and throwing it on the run to home plate to get the force out at home.
Well, and he was drawn in. A good play by him to reach over and stab that ball.
Yeah.
That was close to getting through.
Now you have 2 outs, and you have an out at any base here. So you're with a force out at any base. Good opportunity here to get out of the inning.
Flores 0 for 3, and he takes a strike. flown out, grounded out, and struck out. Waiting for the 0-1. Pitch on the way. Curveball. Fired into right. Let right fielder coming in. That's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to try to get 2 runs out of this. The throw comes home. It's not going to be in time. They get a pair out of it. A 2-run single for Jose Flores, and it's 5-2 Harlandale.
Just a little flare out to right field. Fell right in front of the right fielder, which is Tanner Havey, coming in hard on that ball, but just couldn't get there. Scored 1 run.
Now there's runners at second and third with 2 away. They get a 2-out single. That just hit him on the fist, and he managed to fist it out into right field. No man's land. It falls in. It'll bring up Mark Lopez. He's singled, flown out, and grounded out. He's 1 for 3. He's got a chance here to up the ante. Pitch on the way. Through there for a strike, 0-1.
Now runners at second and third. You have to throw to first base for the force out.
Waiting on the 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a slider as a cement mixer up there, and he swung through it, and it's 0-2. Got away with 1. 0-2 to Lopez, their DH. Gonzalez into the windup. Here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss. He struck him out on 3 pitches, but the side's retired, but the damage done. They end up getting 2 runs on 2 hits, a walk and an error mixed in there, and they leave 2 on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Panther bats got to get to work. They trail 5-2. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, a 5-2 lead for Harlandale. Villarreal stays in to pitch here. It'll be Jake Herb, Javi Gonzalez, and then up top with Peterson. Herb 1 for 2 in the ball game. He singled and grounded out to third.
Panthers have got to find that on-off switch on this bats this inning.
Well, you got your 8-9 hitters up. You'd like to set the table for the top of the order as that pitch misses away with a little cutter, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and as we said at break time there, Jared, we don't have to get them all here, but at least we got to chip away at the lead.
Yeah, and make it more manageable for the 7th inning. Swings and misses through a fastball up and out of there, and it's 1-1. Looked like he was trying to yank that outside pitch. He just needs to go with it to the right field side and poke it out there and get a base hit. 1-1 on the way. That's in the dirt, 2-1. Big thing here, if you're Medina Valley, if you can get some base runners, you've got to take advantage of that. The Panthers have left 8 people on base in this ball game. Harlandale's left 10. A lot of missed opportunities for both sides. 2-1. Foul tips it into the catcher's mitt. It's 2-2.
Yeah, he took another rip at that one. Now you got to lay off on your swing here and just try to put the ball in play and try to make them work for the out.
Villarreal ready for the 2-2. Herb waits. Pitch on the way. Swings and pops it up, foul territory. It's going to get out of play, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes here on Herb. We'll do it again.
Setting up for the outside pitch.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss and a pitch down. Struck him out. That's 3 strikeouts in a row for Villarreal going back to the last inning. He's got 4 strikeouts in the ball game.
Yeah, and Jake Herb needs to keep his head in on that. It's a ball got away from the catcher. He should be at least trying to run down to first base. He just got so frustrated he went back to the dugout. But he had an opportunity to get down to first base with the drop ball on the 3rd strike there.
Gonzalez steps in, reached on a fielder's choice, and struck out 0 for 2. Takes a strike outside corner, and it's 0-1.
That's that outside pitch that they've been calling.
Waiting on that 0-1. Into the windup, here it comes. Down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. You got your 9-hitter up here, and then Peterson and Pardo.
Yeah, Gonzalez needs to find a way to get on base right here.
Waiting on the 1-1, here it comes. Swings and pops it foul back into the screen. It's 1-2. Gonzalez ready to dig back in. Looking to get a rally going here for the Panthers. Down to their last 5 outs of the ball game, trailing 5-2 here against a team in last place in the district, and he throws one to the backstop, and it's 2-2. Panthers 9-0 in district, a 1-game lead over Eagle Pass win. Looking to keep it that way here.
Well, you know, I want to see them get some life. There's no life in the dugout.
No.
They're not trying to encourage their hitters at the plate. It is dead
flat.
Yeah, it's dead flat out here tonight.
Ready for the 2-2. Here it comes. Down in the dirt, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good take by Gonzalez to lay off that pitch in the dirt. Worked himself to a full count. See what he can do here.
Waiting on a payoff. Left-hand pitcher ready. Here comes the 3-2. Down low, and he walked him.
Good at bat by Javi Gonzalez as the number 9 hitter to get on base.
Second walk issued by Villarreal in the ball game. And it'll bring up Bobby Peterson, who's 1 for 3. Struck out single, flown out to right. Runner at first base with 1 away.
Just need to be smart base running here. Don't really take any chances because that 1 run is not going to do you any good right now.
No, the run that matters is in the on-deck circle, and Peterson needs to get on base.
You don't need a big lead. You don't need to get picked off by this left-handed pitcher.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Cut through a fastball that time, and it's 0-1. You know, this is a chance here where you've got an opportunity to maybe do something here like a hit and run, something to try to get Peterson on, move some of their infielders around, let him hit into a hole.
One in the gap would be nice, Jared.
Ready for the 0-1. Pitch on the way. Outside, 1-1.
Good take.
Villarreal now, he's thrown 50 pitches now in the ball game. For a reliever, he's getting up there. Their starter, Flores, threw 47. Ready for the 1-1. Here it comes. Up and out of there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, the nice thing is as a batter, those pitches are unhittable, so you don't have to second guess whether it's going to be a strike or not. You just lay off those pitches. Well out of the zone, those last 2 pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike here.
Now he doesn't have a choice but to try to put one down the middle to get a strike here on Peterson, and Peterson can just sit back and wait on a good fastball.
Villarreal ready, kicks and brings it. That's way up high. And he's 3-1. Now he's going to go out and talk. The whole infield's going to come in and talk here. Scoreboard says 2-1, but I think it's 3-1. Right?
Yeah, I believe it's 3-1. Yeah, Peterson just needs to play it smart here. Don't try to kill the ball here. Wait for a good fastball. Keep your swing nice and smooth.
Well, the main thing he needs to remember here is if you get one to drive, that's fine, but you're just trying to get on base here. Just poke one into a gap somewhere.
Yeah, getting on base is base on balls is the best way to do it here with a 3-1 count.
Waiting for the 3-1. Villarreal set. Runner goes. Takes a strike. He fake going. He took that right down the middle, and it's 3-2.
I think that was the hit. The pit's to hit, too.
That was right down the middle. If you're going to hit one, that's the one to do it
That's
on.
the one he wanted.
Well, and with the runner faking going, he was getting that second baseman moving, just poke that one into right field and get a hit and run. You'd have runners on the corners. Ready for the payoff. Kicks and brings it. Swings and hits one in the air to center. Center fielder moving over to his left, reaches up to make the catch, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Pardo, who's 2 for 2 with a walk. He's singled, walked, and doubled. He's been their hottest bat in the lineup tonight other than Whit Joyce. He's got a runner at first with 2 down, and Lackey waiting on deck.
Big hole between first and second for Pardo, who likes to hit to the right side.
Pitch on the way is up and out of there, ball 1. One ball, no strikes here from Villarreal. Villarreal comes set at the belt, checks on the runner at first, kicks and brings it. Swings and fouls it back into the screen. A ball and a strike now in Pardo. Pardo will dig back in there with a 1-1 count and a runner at first. There's 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Panthers trailing 5-2. Kicks and brings it. Down in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike.
And when he's been missing big time. So sit back, wait for a strike to come that you can hit. Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
Come on, Thomas.
As Pardo stares out at Villarreal. Comes set. Here comes the 2-1. It's on the way. Swings and misses at a pitch on the outside corner, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now in Pardo.
Stay in there, Thomas.
Ready for that 2-2
Stay over the plate.
with a runner at first and 2 away. Pardo standing straight away. Villarreal ready. Here's the pitch. Runner goes inside. Throw down to second is not going to be in time. A stolen base for Gonzalez. He's at second base, and it will have a 3-2 count on Pardo here. I think they wanted to play hit and run there, but he didn't get a pitch to hit.
Big pitch here, right here, Jared.
Ready for the 3-2 with a runner at second and 2 away. Payoff on the way from Villarreal, and he throws it in the dirt. Actually bounced up and thought it hit him, but they're going to get a runner to third, and they're going to be on the corners with 2 outs. I think it hit the catcher.
Yeah, I
in the
think
chest protector.
the noise you heard was him coming off the catcher.
So he walked him. That's his 3rd walk of the ball game issued by Villarreal, 2nd in the inning, and they're on the corners, tying run at the plate in the form of Jared Lackey. He's grounded out, struck out, and flown out. He's 0 for 3, but he's due here in the ball game. He's got power. He's got the ability to tie this ball game with 1 swing, but main thing here is just keep this inning going, chip away at the lead, and get your lineup through here. Lefty on lefty matchup. He flew out to right his only time facing Villarreal in this ball game.
Catcher for the Indians giving signals out, try to defend against the double steal here with runners at first and third.
Pitch on the way. Upstairs, 1-0.
Make him come to you, Jared. Right hitter in the right spot.
Good opportunity to get at least one run right here. Say we just chip away at the lead.
Lefty versus lefty here. 1-0 to Lackey as Villarreal set. Pitch on the way.
Good take.
Inside, 2-0.
Good take by Lackey. Now he's got his hitter's count. He can wait for one right down the middle and try to drive one and get that run in.
Ready for the 2-0. Jared Marty on deck. He needs to get up here in this inning as well. Waiting on that 2-0. Villarreal ready. Kicks and brings it. Outside, 3-0. Well, now you take it till he proves he can throw a strike.
Absolutely. Now you got to take a pitch and make him throw you a strike. Crowd the plate. Do what you can to get on base.
Left-hander waiting on the 3-0. Here it comes. Through there for a strike. Taken all the way, and now it's 3-1.
Again, if this pitch is not perfect, you're laying off of it.
Yeah, I mean, he just laid that in there to get a strike.
He had to, yeah.
Waiting on the 3-1. See if he's gutsy enough to throw that same pitch. Here it comes. Runner goes. Throws behind the runner at third, but he walked him. Runner at third gets back safely, and the bases are loaded. 3 walks in the inning, and they're loaded for your cleanup hitter, J.J. Marty, and you couldn't have a better situation here.
This is what you ask for right here.
2 outs. Tying run is at first, and we're going to get a pitching change, I believe. He's bringing out the lineup card.
Yeah, you're getting a mound visit by the head coach.
He's got his lineup card out, and I would imagine he wants to go to a different pitcher. The bases are loaded. He's walked them loaded here.
Marty is due
He's
also.
thrown 67 pitches now in the ball game in relief.
Marty hasn't swung the bat much. He's walked twice, and he's flat out to right field.
Yep. 0 for 1, and we'll see. He hasn't taken the ball from him yet. Looks like he's going to stick with him here. You know, he's got his lineup card out. It looked like he was going to make a change, but he talked to him, and I think he's going to give him a batter here. And it's going to be up to Villarreal. Like I said, he's thrown 67 pitches in relief.
Yeah, he's instructing his infielders to play deep now. They're just going to play deep and try to get the out with 2 outs right now and get out of the inning. Big opportunity for Jared Marty.
So Marty will stand in 0 for 1, 2 walks. Been caught stealing in the ball game, but he's got a chance here. Down 5-2, bases loaded, 2 down. You're in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Doesn't have to be a home run. It just needs to be a base hit.
And the first pitch to Marty on the way. Outside corner called strike. Tough pitch by Villarreal. That's one of those, that's a tough pitch to hit if you're Marty. Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Swings and misses. He cut right through one. It's 0-2.
He took a hack at that one. He didn't get cheated on that swing.
No, but he had a pitch to hit, and I bet he wishes he had that one back. Waiting on the 0-2. From the windup, here it comes. Down low, 1-2.
Good job laying off that low pitch. It was right down the middle. It was just low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good location by the pitcher.
Villarreal ready. Here it comes. Outside, 2-2. That's a tough pitch to take if you're Marty because he's been calling those
all
pitches
night long,
all
Jared.
night long.
And that was real similar to the first pitch he got called a strike.
Waiting on the 2-2.
Marty needs to make him pay for not calling that pitch a strike.
The sad thing is if he throws that again, he might ring him up with it. Here comes the 2-2. Started after it, laid off a high pitch in time, and now the count's gone full, so the runners can get a head start. A payoff pitch upcoming to Marty. Waiting on the 3-2 to the cleanup hitter, Marty. Into the windup. Pitch on the way. The runners go. Swing and a miss. He struck him out as he took a big swing at a fastball, and he got it by him. That's 5 strikeouts for Villarreal in the ball game, and the Panthers miss a big opportunity They get no runs on no hits, 3 walks, and they leave the bases loaded. And we will go to the 7th inning, 5-2 Harlandale. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Volt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
We're back here at Gerald Kemp Field as we go to the 7th inning, and J.J. Marty's going to come on to pitch for Medina Valley. Panthers trailing 5-2. Medina Valley had a golden opportunity in that bottom of the 6th, had the bases loaded, 2 outs. You had your cleanup hitter at the plate and just struck out to end the inning there, didn't get anything out of it. Now you got to keep it where it's at, get you to the 7th inning, and see if you can get something done.
Yeah, definitely, Jared. You got to work quick here, get 3 up, 3 down, get out of the inning, and try to work at that lead. And try. You got no choice but to get them all next inning, or this next half inning. And just hope that Coach Valenzuela doesn't get his revenge from 2 years ago.
Top of the 7th for the Indians. Caleb Viriel.
No, this isn't him. That guy retired.
Oh, did he?
He retired after that
Okay.
game. Yeah, that was his last game. So it'll be Villarreal, Cáceres, and Pena, the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here to face Marty. And JJ, first pitch down low, 1-0. Marty's probably more velocity than any of these batters have seen all year.
Yeah, absolutely.
He pitched against him the first time out against him, pitched an inning and a third before he left the game with an injury, and there's a swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
They're going to change the bats.
Yep.
Maybe opting for a lighter bat. Marty last year was throwing in the low to mid 80s.
Ready for the 1-1. Into the windup, here it comes. Swings and fouls it back into the screen to the left side, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the left-handed batting Villarreal, who's done a very good job in relief for Harlandale in this ball game. Waiting on the 1-2, here it comes. Curveball swung on and lined right at the second baseman, Gonzalez, who makes the catch, and there's one away.
That ball from this angle looked like it was hit harder than what it was, but it barely made it to the second baseman.
He got it off the hands that time, off the skinny part of the bat, and just didn't get much on it. That'll bring up Cáceres, who takes a strike through there, and it's 0-1. Cáceres in the ball game is struck out, singled, and struck out again. 0 for 2 in the ball game. We'll see if Marty can give him the hat trick. 0-1 on the way. Called strike right through there, and it's 0-2. Ready for the 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swings and bounces one to first. Herb plays it on 2 hops, steps on the bag at first, and there's 2 away.
Got him a Sunday hop there at first base to get the easy out.
Next up, left fielder Tristan Pena.
That'll bring up Tristan Pena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fielder's choice, walked and singled. Left-hand batter, nobody on, 2 away. Pitch on the way from Marty is high, 1 ball, no strikes. Waiting on the 1-0. Marty into the windup. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's swung on, hit on the ground to Pardo. He's up with it, throws to first for the out, and the side's been retired. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. A 1-2-3 inning for Marty. He throws 9 pitches, gets 3 outs, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. The Panther bats got to come alive.
Here we go.
They trail 5-2. Their undefeated district record and first place in district are on the line here. And we'll be right back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Back here at Gerald Kemp Field, Villarreal stays on to pitch after throwing 73 pitches in this ball game. He's going to face Whit Joyce, Tyler Mangum, Tanner Habe, 5, 6, 7 hitters. Joyce in the ball game is 2 for 3. He's singled twice and flown out to center. He's also driven in a run. And the first pitch to him comes through the backstop right at me, and it's 1-0.
That's the third time it almost hit your laptop.
Yep, right at me. Waiting on the 1-0 here. Waiting on that 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swings and lines one out in the right center field. That's hit well, way back there, and that is going to one-hop off the wall. Joyce is going to head for third. He's going to be safe easily with a stand-up triple to lead off the inning for Whit Joyce. And that'll get the Panthers going. Tying run will come to the on-deck circle. Joyce at third with a triple. He's now 3 for 4 in the ball game, and it'll bring up Tyler Mangum.
Yeah, and that's his trademark triple that he's done when Panthers have needed it.
That's 3 triples in 2 games.
Yeah.
And now, here we go. That'll get you alive in the dugout.
Well, that's what they've needed. That dugout has been dead lately.
And Mangum will step in. Mangum is 0 for 3. He's grounded out, popped out, and struck out. Need to get on base. Takes a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Villarreal ready. Pitch on the way. Up and out of there. 1-1. Getting up close to 80 pitches now for Villarreal. You wonder how much he's got left in the tank here in this last inning. Medina Valley's got to get to him. And you wonder how long they'll stick with him. Waiting on the 1-1. Kicks and brings it. Swings and pops it up on the infield. Second baseman coming in, waiting for it. And he almost messed that up, but he makes the catch, and there's one away. One away. It'll bring up Tanner Habe.
Come on, Tanner.
Habe's reached on an error, singled and struck out. He's 1 for 3. Stolen 2 bases. He's got a runner at third with 1 out. Tying runs in the on-deck circle. Got to get another base runner if you're Medina Valley. Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt, 1-0.
You know, they can just sit back and wait on fastballs, Jared. He hasn't thrown, I think, maybe 1 attempt at a curveball in the last 2 or 3 innings or whatever he's pitched, so he's probably not going to throw him.
Yeah, you're right, Dwayne. Ready for that 1-0. Pitch on the way to Habe. Down in the dirt, 2-0.
Gotta come to you, Tanner.
Left-hander against the right-hand batter, Habe. Jake Herb on deck. Waiting on the 2-0. Villarreal ready. Kicks and brings it. Swings and fouls it back to the screen. 2-1.
Good rip by Tanner Habe. Just got underneath that ball.
2 balls and a strike here on Habe as he digs back in to face Villarreal. Joyce led off the inning with a triple. He's at third with 1 away. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss and a pitch up. And it's 2-2.
Big one left, Tanner. Let's go now.
He must be deceptive with his pitch because they have not been able to get on
They
top
haven't.
of it. And he's not throwing hard.
No, he's not. And he's just throwing 1 pitch. It's just a fastball.
Ready for the 2-2. On the way from Habe to Habe. Down in the dirt, and the count's full, 3-2.
Any way possible, Tanner.
Waiting on a payoff.
You know, they haven't seen many lefties all year. I don't know that it has anything to do with it.
Runner at third with 1 away. You trail 5-2. Bottom of the 7th, Villarreal takes a deep breath, and he comes set at the belt. Payoff on the way. Swings and fouls it back to the screen, and we'll do it again.
Good battle by Habe here. Foul 1 off.
That's 83 pitches now in the ball game for Villarreal.
It's a lot of pitches for a reliever.
Well, and it looks like they're going to ride him till his arm falls off. Ready for the payoff again. Another 3-2 to Habe.
Throw 1 in the dirt.
Kicks in, brings it. Oh, and he balked. Slip, so that's going to be a balk. That'll plate the run. There'll be no pitch. So that makes it 5-3.
I don't know if he got his cleats.
He got his cleat caught.
Cleat caught on the rubber. He didn't even release the ball. He went into this throwing motion, held on to the ball, and came off the mound. Almost looked painful.
Yep. It's too bad he didn't throw it. That'd have been a ball.
Yeah.
So we'll get a payoff pitch again.
Wow.
So 3-2 here to Habe. Pitch on the way. Take strike 3 right down the middle.
Tough
so
pitch to
comes
take.
Back with his 6th strikeout, and there's 2 away. 84 pitches now he's thrown. That'll bring up Jake Herb.
There's 2 called strikeouts for Habe also.
Yep. Yep, back-to-back looking strikeouts for
Come on, Jake.
Habe, and here's Herb. He's singled, grounded out, and struck out. He's 1 for 3, and he's the Panthers' last hope right now. So he'll bat here with nobody on and 2 down. Takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Got a pinch hitter waiting on deck if Herb gets on base. It's Ethan Garza swinging the bat.
Ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Took a big hack, came up empty, and it's 0-2. Herb down to his final strike. Panthers down to their last strike and last out. Waiting on the 0-2.
Be expecting an outside pitch here.
Well, and if Ready for the 0-2. It's on the way. Swings and lines one down the left field line. That's going to be a foul ball. Just went foul down that left field line, and we'll do it again at 0-2.
The catcher was calling for an outside pitch. He even set up outside, but he ended up throwing it all across the middle. Herb turned on that pitch and lined one down the left field line, just foul.
Game of inches. We'll do it again on 0-2. Herb waits. Into the windup. Here it comes. Called strike 3, outside corner at the knees, and that's the ball game. And the Panthers dropped their first district game to the last place team in district. They came in 1-8 in district. They're now 2-8, and the Panthers dropped to 9-1. Depending on what Eagle Pass did tonight, they'll be in a tie with them for the district lead. A 5-3 victory for Harlandale here over Medina Valley. And we will go ahead and take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Why buy a used car when you can buy a new car for less at North Park Chevrolet, San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealer? Get low posted pricing on the 2021 Equinox, posted at $19,999. The 2021 Traverse, posted at $28,999. The 2021 Silverado, posted at $30,999. Or get $17,000 off the all-electric Bolt. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to Gerald Kemp Field. Medina Valley drops one to Harlandale, 5-3, your final score. Panthers now 9-1 in district, tied with Eagle Pass atop the district. Depending on what they did tonight with a win, they'll be tied with the Panthers. Harlandale now 2-8 in district play. Final totals look like this. Harlandale 5 runs on 8 hits. They commit 1 error. They leave 10 on base. The win goes to Flores. The save, Villarreal for the Panthers. 3 runs on 8 hits. They commit 2 errors. They leave 11 on base through this ball game. Left the bases loaded twice. Loss goes to Tanner Habe, his first of the season. And this game comes down to a couple of errors, let some runs across, but the big thing here for Medina Valley is not taking advantage when they had opportunities. You had the bases loaded early, couldn't deliver a knockout punch. You had the bases loaded in the 6th inning. You had your cleanup hitter at the plate, couldn't get things done. You just couldn't take advantage of the situations.
Yeah,
and
that's Jared. You hit the nail right on the head. That's the difference of the game. Leaving 11 on base when you only score 3 runs, I guess, with the
11 on base, 9 in scoring position.
9 in scoring position, and Panthers came out flat from the beginning. I mean, there's no emotion in that dugout. There was no emotion in the field. I don't know if they thought Harlandale was going to roll over just because they're Medina Valley's number one and Harlandale's at the bottom of the pack. Harlandale didn't do that. They came to play a baseball game, and they played a baseball game. Give them all the credit. They hit the ball. They pitched well. They did what they needed to do well. They played some small ball today, too, to get some runs across.
Yep. And Medina Valley just didn't have the answer when they needed it, and unfortunately come out on the losing end of this ball game. You can look ahead to next week. They'll be at Southside on Tuesday.
Not a deal breaker. The loss is not a deal breaker. They have Southside on Tuesday. They play for Southwest Legacy on Friday, and the following week they finish the season really with on Tuesday at Eagle Pass Win, which will be the big game, and Friday the 23rd Floresville. So Southside, Southwest Legacy, Win, and Floresville to finish out the season.
Yeah, and how big is that Eagle Pass Win game now? Because if these teams keep winning now, that's going to be for the district title.
Absolutely.
Right there. So, those games coming up. A loss here tonight, but you just lick your wounds and move on.
Absolutely.
You're still at the top of the district.
You got to forget about this game, and you got to come out swinging for the next one.
And, I'd like to take this chance to thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Without you all, it wouldn't be possible. Final score here tonight, Harlandale 5, Medina Valley 3. For the Medina Valley Broadcast Network and Dwayne Garza, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night.